on a long high, just how you try. If not, I'm not going to tell me what it's with tight. You decide what it right through the top times with me.
Hi everybody, so before I get into my topic today, I have a few questions that I have for you guys. The first one is, what's your definition of a lifetime partner? The other one is, what's your definition of a soulmate? And tell me the difference between those two, if you think there's a difference. If not, just leave your comment below and let me know what you think. Alright, so my topic today is about healing, the process, and not judging each other as women on our pace and how we get over things, because not everybody is the same. And some women, because of past relationships, you enter a relationship already guard up, you have your wall up, so when time anything happen again, it's like you're already prepared for it, so therefore you're gonna get over it much easier than somebody else who just went in 100%, giving in everything in a relationship. And that's one thing that some people say, oh, I got hurt before, I'll never give 100% again, or I cannot love again, or I'll just use every man that come in my life the same way my ex-boyfriend used me. But that's only hurting you more. I think we need to stop thinking about what we're going to do to hurt somebody else because we got hurt, and think about how we can love us more, how we can work on us more, how we can give us more. And please understand what I say to give us more, meaning that, like, know you, know yourself, know who you are, know what you like, what you don't like, know what you love, know what you're worth. Like, know you overall, because some of us, even me, I didn't know me. Like, I had to learn who I was. I'm in my own body, I don't know myself. I had to learn who I was. So it's not something hard or something shameful, like you should be shameful about it. Learn who you are. Until you know who you are, know what you're worth, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. And you're always going to look for happiness in somebody else. You're always going to ask yourself, why? You're going to be insecure. And this affects how we heal. Because if we don't know ourselves, we don't love ourselves, we don't put us first, our healing process might lead to us being damaged even more. Because we don't know what to do. Like, you're gonna question yourself about everything that happened in the past. Women, can we just accept the fact that we need to compose ourselves, sit down, baby girl, and just understand that you are hurt. It's not embarrassing to get hurt. It is not, and you're not gonna be the first or the last person. I'm not saying to go into a relationship and thinking that, okay, be strong, you might get hurt, don't fall. No. But what I'm saying is that if that happens in a relationship, you gotta, like, pause. You gotta stop. Don't move into another relationship looking to, oh, I can be better, I can love him better, I can love him more, I can do what I never used to do in the past relationship. No. Heal you. You're covering up the hurt. It's like you got cut and, like, you burned the cut. No. As women, I think that we should stop judging each other, bashing each other, and allowing other women to feel insecure even more about their situations. Understand that we're all human beings, and some of us see other girls in relationships and it doesn't work out, and we're like, oh, I should have gone like the boy, I love her, you know. I should go like the boy, I couldn't left her, and the boy I get about all this time, you know. What's the way she gonna do now? No. You don't have to be friends to uplift somebody else. And this is one of the reasons why I try to do this YouTube channel, because, I mean, we as women, we're battling a lot of stuff. Not only women, but we battle a lot. And relationships, as I was saying, we put 100% in most of relationships. And because of this, when something happens, how the healing process goes, I don't want to put too much of my personal experience into this, because I don't want you to think that I'm saying that it has to be exactly how I experienced it or what I've been through in order for it to work. So it's a lot of different measures. And I hope that anybody who's going through a heartbreak and trying to heal, I hope that you're strong enough to understand that you're very beautiful. Can I say that not only are you beautiful, but you're worth happiness, you're worth love, you're worth all the good things that you see in those fairy tale stories. And I must say that if you're going through a really hard time where you're at your lowest and you think that you can't find happiness in anything, if you're not working, try to find a job. You know that when your mind is busy, it's very rare that you have time to think about like what you're going through. If you occupy your mind with like stuff, even if you love to draw, decorate the entire room with your pictures that you drew. If you like to dance, dance the entire day. Watch music videos. Try to learn something new. If you like money, do some overtime. You know what I mean? Occupy your time. As I said before, I cannot explain or tell you or dictate how you should go about like going through your healing process. I can't tell you what to do, and I can't tell you what would work. You gotta go through a lot of stuff to know what. And if you're very strong, then it's not gonna be that hard. But if you're a weak person that has insecurity problem, then it's gonna take some time. But understand that it's gonna work. Something's gonna work. You're gonna be healed. God always give you something that you can give him thanks about. He always. Life can really be so hard, and at times we go through some things and it's not getting better, and we're like, what have I done? Like, what next? What can I do to fix it? But you know what I've realized is that when something happens to you and you're given a test or you're going through a hard time, if every time you go through the same thing and you come out the same way, you haven't learned anything, you haven't changed anything, God's gonna always give you that same thing until you understand, like, listen, that path you're going down or the way that you're handling the situation is not the way it's gonna teach you the lesson that I have in store for you. So until you've learned that lesson, and I'm not saying that God's gonna give you a man to beat you and break your heart. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that to be smart, to understand that it happened one time. I'm not saying that it can't happen twice or it can't happen 3 times, but understand that in every time that it happens, leave that with a lesson. And guys, we need to normalize sitting down, listen to our friends or another woman. Because, you know, say, I've met a lot of people on social media that I don't know, and I felt comfortable sharing some stuff, and they felt comfortable sharing some stuff with me too. And we've shared information, we've been there for each other. And I'm like, why we can't make that normal? Why you can't see a woman post something but what happened in them life with regards to their relationship, and you can't be that person to help to uplift them? Why you gotta use that to post it and do some meme and laugh about it? No, why you can't use that, highlight that, and let them know that, listen, we as women, we're going through a lot, but know that you are beautiful. I see you as my, even if you don't see them as a role model, tell them everything when they want to hear. Oh no, nice, get up and stand up, shake it off, shake it off. And people might view it as, oh, so you're gonna lie to her and tell her that she's beautiful? I'm not lying. We're not lying. By any means, brother, by any means, you have to get up and be that woman where you know you are. Get up. And sometimes we have to just be them strength. We have to be each other's strength. Like, we have to push you up. I have to make you know, so listen to me, no man. Even when the mountain, the way up or something, I tell us, you know, say, you're not that far though, they're right there, so come we go up there. Yeah. And every time I reach and you say, when I reach there yet, I say, no man, you do down the block down there, so man. Let's go on a little bit further, man. Be there by your side. Come on, man. Come on, let's try it. Be each other's strength. It might look like nothing, but you'll never know. You see a woman posting something on social media, oh my god, I can't believe this guy hurt me. He got another child on me or whatever it is, and the person is down. You can never know that person is thinking about taking their life. You don't know what's going on in these women or anybody's mind these days. You gotta be there as much as you can, even if you don't know the person. Help them heal in whatever way. So at the end of the day, I'm telling you guys, if you're going through a situation, whatever it is, if it's a relationship with, or if it's a family, whatever it is, find a way. Find a way. Take a step back. Sit down. Listen to me, it's a mental health is very important, you know. It is very important. And sometimes one comment, one LOL can be so damaging to a person that's trying to like put themselves out there, posting on social media. It's not easy for anybody to take their phone up and write a post on social media talking about how much they've been hurt. It's not easy. It's a struggle out there, and it's not easy. It is not easy. And I'm not saying that we all should play a role of Dr. Phil. Like, if we see everybody having an issue, we should go and jump in and tell 2 cents. I'm not saying that. But I mean, if you know somebody that knows somebody, like, be there. Like, I don't know how else to say it, guys, because I had an experience where I thought it was the end of it, relationship-wise. I was at my lowest. I never know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I cried. I hugged my kids. I kissed them. everything. And it's so sad when at one point you can't find happiness in even your kids. You ever been that low before? Come on, man. Somehow we be so low before we not even can find happiness in what makes us happy in the first place. It's like we lose everything, every ounce of happiness. We think about some things we can't even mention. I'm telling you. How did I get here? This YouTube channel. That day I posted that video, that day I was going through something that day. Like that day I made a post and I called my sister. I texted her, I don't remember. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the channel here. Cause see I drive me to do this, I drive me to do a YouTube channel. And this when I put like channel my her and everything in was the YouTube videos. And then when I did the videos, I did those 2 videos first, and then I started to do some internal healing on myself. I try to do stuff like other things, try to work overtime. I was working 12 hours every day. I was at work more than I was home, but that helped me. And then I just couldn't post any more videos because I wasn't in that mindset or that state at all. So now I'm like, I wasn't being ungrateful. Like, you know what? YouTube helped me. I'm just now posting my video again. But I couldn't find that same drive because I was so hurt. You don't want to know. Like making videos, speaking about some stuff. It was like I got a lot off my chest. I made so much videos and I left it up to those 2. Part 1 and part 2, and that was reality. Speaking about love language, it was reality. It was. And speaking about it and listening to the videos over is like I was listening to somebody and that was helping me. I was like, wait, oh, so that means we don't have the same. Oh no, I get it. And then I started to work on myself, and it was hard for me to come out and make more videos because I couldn't speak on like hurtful stuff. I couldn't do it. I had to take some time, months, and now I can sit here and I can speak about healing because girl, happy and alright. It is a process, guys. It's a process that you personally have to walk your way through. We can take advice, we can listen to videos, we can read books, we can do all of those stuff. But at the end of the day, you have to want to do it. You gotta be ready. Your mind and your heart gotta be ready. Don't make nobody force you to heal, and make it come natural. Channel that into something. If your healing is for you to isolate yourself, do it. If your healing is for you to go jog every morning, do it. If it's like me to go work overtime, a lot of overtime, and do videos, do it. But don't allow hurt to eat you up. Consider this as a moment where you can learn yourself by yourself, separate from your partner. Especially if you've invested a lot of your time into a relationship for years, even if it's months. Because sometimes we get hurt and we develop this concept where we think that we've lost ourselves. We don't know nothing about ourselves anymore. And it's not that we've lost ourselves. It's just that we have compromised a lot. We changed a lot to fit into whatever you think that partner would love off you. And now's the time for you to reset, charge up, get ready, reorganization, like put certain things back into perspective. Set things right. Fix yourself. You're not broken. You're not damaged. No. Damage, you can use that to describe the hurt and whatever experience you're going through or your heart feel. But don't label yourself as damaged. And I'm not perfect, and I may not be able to give you like the best advice. But what I can say is, at a point where you're in the process of healing, you need to give meaning to whatever experience you've been through. You have to put meaning to it. If you have to write it down, if you have to tell somebody your story in order to like start off that healing process, it's how you do it and whatever works best for you. And know that you are not damaged and you're not less than a person. You're worth it. You're loved. You're beautiful. To rejuvenate and allow yourself to feel every bit, every ounce of hurt that you've been through. Do not sit on that. Do not be embarrassed. You understand? Other women out there are going through even worse than you. The moment that you've acknowledged it, highlighted it, and accepted it, you can speak about the relationship, you can put meaning to it, your healing process has to start. And sometimes talking about your relationship and what you've been through, like just in front of you, you've highlighted what went wrong, what happened. You can feel that. You can say, okay, you know what? I need to do better. I need to love myself more. I need to fix myself. You need to have that push factor to start the healing. It's up to you. It is going to be up to you. We may think that our story is not meaningful. We may think that it doesn't make a difference in anybody's life. But you never know. We have so much women out there battling so much different stuff. And by sharing your story, it also helps you and them. Some women are not strong enough. They don't know where to start. You can be in the middle of your healing process and they're at the beginning. You can meet somebody who's at the end who could give you an advice on what to do, how to do it. You know? And a breakup is not a rejection. A breakup is not a rejection, guys. I'm not telling you that on your second relationship you're going to meet Prince Charming, but I'm telling you, love yourself. Put you first. You don't have to be selfish. Always love 100%. Always be honest. Never go in any relationship with any ill intent. Make karma do the work for you. Always love, and thank you for watching my video. I love you guys.
So I'ma call you, you need me. And I'ma tell you, I love attention. You know me like it.